guys, and welcome back to another episode of If My Heart Had Wings. In the last episode, I went ahead and started my first day of school at the Keifu Academy. So I guess we should just get into it. This was so that I could take a look at some of the club activities. Film studies, theater club, there's even an RC club. This is, after all, a specialist school. Looking at the playing field from the window in the Hito side, I saw the sports clubs practicing. Compared to my school, it's pretty calm. The sports clubs at the school I used to go to were taken so seriously. The sight of training before a match was one of the grueling harshness. Wait, what do I mean by my school? I'm a student of this school now. I'll go take a look. I went down next to the playing field to watch the sports club practicing. Before long, I started to feel a little down, so I left. Doctor said that even if it's light exercise, it shouldn't be a problem. Tried stamping my foot down strongly with my right. I tried stamping down strongly with my right foot, and there isn't really any discomfort. There, the baseball club, which was returning through from the off-campus running course, entered the school gates.
Minase! Omae, Minase daro?
When calling me was an old acquaintance. Ah, it's you, Taguchi. It's been a long time.
帰ってきたんだってな。もう部活は決めたのか?
No, not yet. I'm going around taking a
野
look.
球部入れよ。お前ならすぐレギュラーなれるぞ。
When I was a kid, I often played baseball in the park. Some of the guys in the group were my teammates, or on the other team. We were in the baseball team. I'll think about it. I casually responded, and the baseball team members replied, "Come on, join us, seriously," as they returned to the playing field. If I could do physical activities, baseball, in fact, would be okay. So as I grumbled to myself, I felt that I didn't want to go back to the playing field, so I entered the path leading back to the school. I spent a while walking around the back of the school. It was called the rear garden, but it looked like it hadn't been taken care of at all, and was just an empty space with weird weeds growing everywhere. I'm sorry, it's 11:10 at night, and I'm probably not going to bed tonight, so I'm going to be tired all tomorrow too. Man, there's a lot to do. In that empty space, there was a garage. Hello, I'm coming in. It looks like no one's here, but I thought I should just say something to let them know, just in case. Is this place used for club activities too? Or is it used for lessons? I don't know what they're used for, but there are many tools and parts crammed onto the shelves that cover the walls. Then in the center is a huge object covered with a sheet. The feeling that washed over me like a wave when I watched the sports club strangely subsided from being here. The tools and the dimly lit garage must have reminded me of times when I would tinker with my bicycle. What is this used for? I conceal the sound of my footsteps and sneak into the garage. It's pretty spacious. There's a tea set here too. There's no doubt about it. Someone was using this place. I got the sense of activity. I guess it must be one of the clubs. Whoa! There's someone here. Okay. Hello. I was so surprised, it felt like my heart was going to jump out. Person over there seemed not to have noticed me at all. I'm not sure if you can call it a drawing board, but as she stared at the plans that were placed there, she was kind of groaning. I'm sorry for letting myself in here. I'll be going now. It's no good. She didn't hear me. Her eyes were so serious as she stared at the plans, and she looked like she was really concentrating. I didn't know what to do, so I just looked at her from the side. Now I looked closely. She's really beautiful. No shit. Hey, why am I staring at her? I hurriedly looked away. However, it looks as if she still hasn't noticed me, so I take another glimpse. She looks quite mature. Is she in the 5th grade? She's so pretty. Katori is pretty too, but this person is different and has a mysterious charm. Oosh. She suddenly stood up. I'm sorry. She was looking straight past me and grabs a big, thick book from the shelf. She flicked through the pages and looked like she had found something before going straight back to her seat. In good spirits, she began swiftly drawing the plans. The pen made a nice swoosh swoosh sound as it ran across the page. The feeling of maturity that I didn't until just now suddenly changed. When she smiles, all of a sudden she looks more like a kid. As her eyes looked straight at the plans, they looked as though they had a crystal clear purity to them. Just like an innocent child, her eyes looked as though she believed that the world was as full of wonderful, sparkling things. Her hands stopped moving. I got the timing right. Excuse me. She finally noticed me. Even though I had unexpectedly appeared like that, she didn't show any signs of caution, and still in good spirits, she smiled as she greeted me. Hi. I thought that I should say something to her, but I didn't know what to say after that. I'm sorry, I just let myself in here. I transferred here today, but I was taking a look at club activities and I got lost and came in here. A little carried away and said more than I needed to, but she didn't seem interested at all. She looked at me and said, as if to say yes, and seemed like a kind of blunt way to say it, but she wasn't angry or anything. She has a strange way of speaking. Oh, I'm sorry, I'd better go. As I said that, like a total loser, a huge sound echoed in the garage. What's that noise? Oh no! What have I gotten myself into? The lack of energy in her voice, the beautiful girl before me held her stomach and fell to the drawing board. What was that sound of your... Was that the sound of your stomach just now? Yeah, crazy. Inside a garage? What? So the sound echoed like crazy and sounded like a growl of a monster. She seemed to sway as she tried to get up, but she didn't have the energy, so she slumped back down on her cheek on the drawing board. Would you like to eat this? I took some bread out of my bag. I thought I'd get hungry with just the lunchbox, so at lunchtime I brought some melon bread. Oh! Her eyes shone as she were an explorer who had discovered treasure in a new cave in some unexplored place. Go ahead. She took the melon bread, opened the wrapper immediately, and bit into the contents. She was getting crumbs everywhere, but it really looked like she was enjoying it as she devoured it greedily. Oh, really? Could that be because she's so poor? She's poor? The fact that she was so ecstatic over something like melon bread actually made me quite worried. She didn't show any signs that she was thinking of my generosity. It just ate up the high-calorie melon bread. She murmured happily, looking happy as can be. She looked like she was mulling over the taste of the melon bread in her brain. That was definitely not haha, that was... Huh. she said as she turned back to the drawing board. She started drawing the pawns with incredible energy. With the serious look on her face, it seemed that she had forgotten about me. She's strange. Not just a little, but very strange. Okay, well, I'll be off now. Perhaps she didn't hear me. I put the melon bread wrapper that she had left behind in my pocket and turned to leave. I reluctantly left the special atmosphere of the garage behind me. Well then, maybe I should head back. By the time I'd finished watching the various clubs, the sky was orange and the sun was setting. Huh? Ageha was at the school gates. Ageha looks towards me and points the cell phone she's holding. The cell phone she is holding at me.
まだ残ってたら一緒に帰ろうと思って何回もかけたのにちっとも出ないんだもん。
I told Ageha that I would take a look at the club
着
activities
信
before
履歴
leaving.
見てみ。
I left it at the dormitory.
なんで？それじゃ携帯の意味ないじゃん。
Doesn't it say in the school rules you can't bring cell phones to school?
そうだけど、そんなの守ってる子いないよ。
It's alright if you don't get caught, it seems. In my case, I'm not so worried about the school rules. It's just too bothersome to carry a cell phone around with me.
せっかく番号教えてもらったのに、これじゃ意味なしだよ。
How do you know my number? 5 years ago, when I left Kazagawa, I was still a kid, so I didn't have a
さ
cell
っきあん
phone.
ちゃんから聞いた。メアドも送ってもらったから、これからバンバンメールするね。
What? Don't bother. It's too much of a hassle. Writing text on a cell phone is too fiddly, which is a real pain, so I don't really like it. What kind of man is this? Like... No, I'm not gonna comment. But it looks like Ageha isn't listening to me. And has started walking on
じゃあ
ahead.
帰ろっか。 どうだった転校初日は。
It seems like an interesting school. It was different to sports schools or regular schools and had a special kind of atmosphere. Everyone looks like they enjoy it. And it's, how should I say, like they come here to hang out.
それは言えてるかも。みんなやりたいことがあって来てるからね。
Things they
入
want
り
to
たい部
do.
活は見つかった？
I don't know. There are a few that seemed
うち
interesting
運
though.
動部はあんまり盛んじゃないから、葵には物足りないかもね。
What do you do?
私はロ
Ageha?
ボット部。ロボット作ってコンクールに出るの。
Robots? That sounds interesting
葵だっ
too.
たらいつでも大歓迎だよ。
Yeah, I'll
それじゃ
think about it.
私こっちだから。
Isn't your place
あ
around
あ、引っ越したんだ。風見商店街が再開発でなくなったのを知らないの？
here? No way.
でっ
Seriously?
かいショッピングモールができたの。うちの店もそこに入ってるんだよ。また休みの日にでも案内してあげるよ。じゃ、また明日ね。
Hey. Thanks for everything
いいって
today.
いいって。今度パフェでもおごってくれたらそれで十分。
No, I mean, you are the same way towards me as in the
あ
past.
あ、うん。
That was a big help.
私も葵が見た目以外変わってなくてよかった。あは、見た目もそんなに悪くないよ。極秘情報をリークするとね、今日だけでいろんな子から葵の携帯番号を聞かれたし。
Seriously?
スケベになったね、葵。
So what? I didn't have that kind of thing at an
ま
old boys'
あ
school.
健全な男子である証拠か。しばらく会わないうちに大人になっちゃったんだね。
Aga looked happy as she said that. Ah, so have you. To be honest, I thought she would still have grown up to be more rough and tomboyish.
だね。
Aga started smiling quietly. Looking at that innocent smile reminded me of how Agaha was when she was still just a kid.
葵、
Oh, yeah.
また明日からよろしくな、相棒。
Oh! Ouch! She gave me a big slap on the back. Aga gave me a big wave and turned the corner. Ouch, you doofus. She might have gotten a little cuter, but she hadn't really changed on the inside. Welcome back, huh? Her attitude hasn't really changed since before, and somehow I felt that it had saved me. After Agaha and I went our separate ways, I did some shopping for dinner on the way back. It's gonna be hot again tomorrow, so I give them some food that'll give me stamina. Give them food that will give them stamina. Enthusiastically, I put a menu together in my head. Oh no, I forgot plum milk. There was a convenience store right in front of me. 5 years ago, there was a tobacconist here. It's a little expensive, but I don't have time to go back to the supermarket. I thought to myself. You little lady are in trouble. The automatic door is open, and the one with the self-proclaimed cool allure left the shop. She had a bag on her lap, and she had a smile on her face, which is the exact opposite of cool. She didn't notice me and went back in the direction of the dormitory. She didn't go to school, so what is she doing? Gave up on buying the milk and followed Katori. She got back to the dormitory. Katori opened the front door just slightly. She called Hat from the other side of the door and spoke to him about something. She was sneaking around and seemed really suspicious. Okay, is she talking about me? This is the girls' dormitory, so I'm the only boy here. I don't remember being mean, though. I don't know why it would appear that she is sneaking around to avoid being found by me. Is that how you feel? Headed for the back door of the dormitory. I won't be hiding in the kitchen for now. Shh. If this is about me, tell her I'm not here. I doubt that he got the message, but wriggled his butt as he left the dining hall and headed for the entrance. While I'm waiting in ambush, I'll put the food I bought in the fridge. After a little while... When Katori came into the dining hall, she went straight to the cupboard and took out a spoon. Without taking out a dish, she stayed seated in her wheelchair. She put a shopping bag from the convenience store on the table. Inside was Häagen-Dazs. Needless to say, it was top quality ice cream. Not only that, but it was family size. It's a big pot that costs about 2,500 yen. What's $25? She opened the lid in her right hand. She had the type of spoon that you'd eat things with curry with. Katori's spoon was still above the smooth surface of the Häagen-Dazs. Then she dug a big hole in it. One scoop like that would be about 100 yen, and she stuffed the whole thing in one mouthful. She brought her hand to her cheek, as though she was flooded with unhappiness from the bottom of her heart. What is she doing? Seems what she was doing made hiding and watching her seem pretty ridiculous. Without knowing I was watching, Katori began to shovel more ice cream like a construction machine. Even if it was only 105 yen ice cream, you'd savor the flavor more than that. With the next mouthful of ice cream, Katori suddenly lowered her head, holding her temples. Oh, a brain freeze.
大丈夫。ちょっとキーンときただけ。
Be able to get a brain freeze from eating too much Haagen-Dazs is the very height of luxury. During the little pause, Katori opened up her notebook. There was something written there. I sneak up a little closer behind her. Next to the words, eat as much Haagen-Dazs as you want, Katori helpfully wrote the word done.
ミッションコンプリート。
She said it in English! It seemed to be some sort of list. Things I want to do. That was the title, and there were bullet points below. Stroke the head of a big dog in the neighborhood. It's really scary, but it might be unexpectedly friendly if possible. I'd like to ride around on its back. Fill the bath with water and swim in it like a pool. Pie throwing and so on. Among these was, go and see Windmill Hill. And it's done written next to it. What is this? I'm such an asshole. Wow! Tori screamed, pierced from my right ear and out my left.
なんであなたがここにいるの？
I was here before you.
そうだはず。
Her mouth was open in shock as she looked at Hat. Well, I guess it's no good sending a deck to scout the place out. Even if he was able to completely grasp what his responsibility was, there was no way he could convey the message. Katori seemed ashamed and looked away. I'm sorry I surprised you. You were sneaking around, so I was wondering what you were up to. I didn't mean to spoil her personal
やっぱり
enjoyment.
意地悪だ。
I went back to the kitchen to get things ready for dinner. Katori's face seemed to say now it only takes half as good as she sulkily ate the ice cream. Why are you taking time off school?
風邪ひいてるの。ケホケホ。
Bullshit. She's blatantly lying. Yeah, no crap, man. Of course she's gonna be lying to you. Oh, with someone who's got a cold be eating ice cream. I'm the dorm mother, you know. I have to make sure the boarding students have the right
私
kind
は
of
あなたを寮
lifestyle.
母と認めた覚えはないわ。大体男なのに寮母っておかしいじゃない。
She went to the trouble of turning right around so that she could point at me. If you want to call me dorm father, then that's fine by me. The sass! Katori turned back around and went back to enjoying her ice cream. If you weren't at school, then where were you? I softened my tone a little as I asked her. Did you go back to Windmill Hill? She's ignoring me and eating her ice cream. It got something to do with me.
だから私はあなたを寮母だなんて。
I don't mean that. Yesterday, if I hadn't been passing by, where would you be right now? If you're not careful in a place like that, then maybe nobody would have come. If you can't move your wheelchair, what would you have done by yourself?
それは。
Do you still think that it's got nothing to do with me? I'm not accusing her of anything. That's why I try to speak as gently as possible so as not to sound too harsh. However, I showed her how serious I was.
お礼言ったでしょ。この私がお礼言うなんてすごく珍しいことなんだから。
No, I don't doubt that, actually.
オオサンショウウオくらい希少なのよ。逆に感謝してほしいくらいだわ。
You dumb bitch. Are you proud of that? I think that people would be happy because it's so rare. You're severely mistaken. Tori seemed daunted by this sound argument. Put down the spoon and started thinking seriously.
でも私こんなだから何もできない。アイス食べる？高いやつよ。
No, I don't. I sounded a little mean, Katori. I'm tearful all of a sudden. Her cheeks were quivering as she desperately tried to hold back the tears. Hey, I was joking. Don't make that face.
普通だ
That's right, see? You're fine. Hank quacked as though he was trying to cheer Katori up. I wouldn't tell you to say thank you, would I? It's just that if you were going to go out without telling anyone where you're going, it's kind of dangerous, you know? With her little finger.
分かりたくな
I
い
understand. Oh,
分かるわけにはいかないの
somehow that's what the look on her face had said. She put the spoon down and went to leave the dining hall.
こう
Where
や
are
っ
you
てたら
going?
アイスで口の周りがペタペタするから
She closed the notebook and put it on her lap. Then a piece of paper fell from the notebook. You dropped something. Katori looked as though she hadn't heard and left the dining hall. I went after her. As the sound of the wheelchair grew farther away, I let out a big sigh. Maybe I said too much. It's just that I really was worried about her. I don't know about anything about what's going on with Katori, so perhaps I was unnecessarily interfering. Wait. Speaking of which, she was wearing her uniform. However, she was wearing her own clothes yesterday when she went to Windmill Hill. Could it be that she was actually planning on going to school? That's possible, isn't it? As I thought that, felt my mood lighten a little, and I picked up the piece of paper she had dropped. Huh? For a moment, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a notice to withdrawal from school. I was depressed while I was cleaning up cleaning up after dinner, and Kanako came to comfort me. Why? Why did everyone leave so much uneaten? Tonight's dinner, Kanako was the only one who ate all of her food. Without exception, everyone else left some uneaten. Tomorrow I'll make even more tasty food, so tasty that no one will leave anything uneaten. I felt renewed determination, and then the duck came waddling into the dining hall.
そっか、お腹空いてんだね。葵くん、なんか食べるものある？
There's some leftover vegetables over that there's some vegetables left over. Nako took leftover vegetables and fed them to Hat. Is this duck her pet? Are you allowed to have pets here?
誰のペットでもないよ。私がここに来る前から住み着いてたの。誰がいつどうして持ち込んだのかは不明。だからハット先輩。
So the owner must have been keeping
それが
keeping
違うん
him.
だって。いつの間にかいたって言ってたよ。だからペットっていうより同居してる感じかな。
Katori also called him a housemate. It's mysterious. It's a mystery. Once she had finished feeding Hat, Kanako got out of her seat.
一っ風呂浴びるか
Don't go walking around in your
な。
underwear again,
なん
okay?
でよ。いいじゃん、夏なんだし。ケチ。
No. Spoil sport. Kanako gave me a quick insult as she left the dining hall. Why does everyone here have to insult me just before they leave? I felt a little hurt as I cleaned the dishes. I guess she's peeking in. This time it was Katori poking her head into the dining hall. It was almost as if she was waiting for Kanako to leave before she came in. She doesn't really seem to get along well with her, so maybe she really was waiting for her to leave. I thought she might have come to have dinner, but she appeared to be looking for something.
ハット、ちょう
She's
だい
looking under the table. She went around the table once more and then came past the counter in front of me.
ね、紙見なかった？
No, I haven't. What kind of paper?
本当に見てない
？Positive. Katori groaned while staring at my face as if she were trying to see if I was telling the truth. With a straight face, I wiped the dishes with the towel. On the way to check, she went to look elsewhere. I'll put your dinner in the fridge, heat it up in the microwave, and eat it later, okay? I couldn't help lying to her. The thing she was looking for was the withdrawal notice that I'd picked up. People were worried that if she carries on like this, she'll stop coming altogether. And it looks like she's not really enjoying the school. As words crossed my mind, it looks like Itori really is planning to drop out of school. What am I doing? Why didn't I give the withdrawal notice back to her? There I stood, not even really understanding those feelings myself. And that's the end of the scene. So, I guess that's going to be it for this episode, guys. We've been going on for 30 minutes now, and I will see you guys all again next time.